Every release. Every release this happens. It's happened a couple times for this release. And people, every time it happens, I always tell myself, it's like, you know what, next time it will be it's like for every sucker that gets converted for stuff that like not doesn't happen, two more suckers are born. They like multiply. They split off each other. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let me roll into it real quick. Terrestrial Festival comes out like what, like 2 weeks or something like that. Comes out the 6th of December. So people are pretty hyped about it. People are getting pretty stoked about what cards could potentially. It's an evolution set after all. So the EVs are going to be dank and the money's going to be flowing and the jerkin's going to happen for all that, right? It's what it is. We all know it. It's going to come out. I think Japan's got a little bit of hold on because once again, I can still get boxes from people for about $50, $52. People are saying they're going to go up a little bit, but for the time being, you can still get yourself a couple boxes and it's not breaking the bank. It's okay. Sorry, I'm a little, it happens every time. So what are we looking at here? So there was something circulating around on Instagram. I was about to go to the fucking gym and I saw this and it was just really like, how do people still fall for this? How do people still look at this stuff? And they're just like, oh yeah, that's what it is right here. So look right here. So we got ourselves an Eevee with a bunch of evolution right there with an SAR right on the front of it. Look at that. Look at all these cool guys. We got the Eevee front and center. We got Umbreon, Leafeon. We got the whole gang's here. The whole fucking gang is hanging out. But wait, this card looks a little familiar. It almost looks exactly like the Eevee from, what set was that from, the Eevee? Was that from Twilight Masquerade? Is that what it was from, with all the Eevees sitting around having a good old fucking time? It looks like that, but they just look evolved. And no one really thinks anything. People post this stuff up on Instagram going like, I need this, it needs to happen, and it's like, whoa, what a fire EVSAR Terrestrial Festival EX is going to go crazy. Like, not even look at stuff. And it happens. I know half of you already looking at this. Half of you are already looking at this and going like, yes, this is a fake card. This isn't fucking real. And everyone, there's people always gonna be like, opossum, you're just like blowing. How do you know it's fake? How do you know this stuff's not real? What do you know about this? Okay, gotcha. I did a whole video about this previously, talking about this with Alicia and all the other stuff too. Look down there. Look at the fucking artist. It's Yuzupan V. Does that sound familiar to anybody who watches this channel? I hope so. That's the person who did this exact same thing with the penny, with the Licia, and does like specific like mock cards and does openings and stuff in Japanese for entertainment and shows the cards. They do that stuff. They show how they make it. They show how they draw it. They do all this stuff. The video, when I went and looked at it, had like less than 400 views. It's not on their Instagram, so it's only on their YouTube, but somehow this snippet gets like cut and put on to Reddit, and dumb Redditors then look at that, and then everyone on fucking Reddit, the Instagrammers go there, they look at it, and they post it on their fucking pages, and then it starts just spreading around like people are like, whoa, look at this, it's like a continuation of the other card, it's like crazy, man, it's going crazy. Even though they've already announced the fucking SAR Eevee and all the evolutions officially on the back of Pokemon Pro, and people are still falling for it. People are still going for this. Why are people so stupid? Why are y'all so fucking dumb in this place? It's a bunch of 30-something-year-olds who can't use their phone for anything other than like getting online and fucking e-begging for cards or just doing something else. Like, they can't do fucking anything other than that. And it blows my mind that these people in our community, people still listen to them and people still fucking value their opinions about this, especially when they like put this up and then immediately, some of them don't even like reveal that it's fake. Some of them just leave the post up and they'll be like, I don't know, we'll wait and see when the set comes out, even with proof being thrown out that that it's a fake fucking proxy card. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people just they don't like feel embarrassed for this. Just posting up this kind of stuff and then like acting like it's some level of credibility. And then like they're like, oh, well, how is that? You could have did some research. That's how you could have known. You could have literally looked at the bottom. Hey, I'm gonna search that artist. That artist, I've never seen that one before. It goes to show you most people don't really care about the artists of anything. The average casual person in the space does not give two shits who drew their card. They just care about like, how many times do I gotta swipe this credit card in order to get this card, and how much can I flip it for to some fucking scrub so they can try to get a PSA 10 for. That's the most of the people. It's so annoying. I know for a lot of people it's not that big a deal, but for when you're talking about cards and you're talking about stuff like that, especially when it comes to special sets like this, the hype is already at a really high bar. It's already way up there. And then doing crap like this, where you're posting up like fake cards, acting like they're real, all it does is just make more hype for something that doesn't even exist. And all it does is create like stupid bullshit FOMO weird stuff for a card that's not even in the fucking set. This already happened with an Umbreon SAR that arguably looks a little bit better than the one currently in the set, but that doesn't matter. It's not real. It's just crazy how people still latch. It's like, why do you do this? And the answer is obvious. People want to be the first people to announce something. They want to be the first people to break news. I hate to tell you guys this, but most people, unless it's obtained very sketchily, aren't going to have like pictures of stuff like this. It's way too early, honestly, too, as well, for the sets to be even out in Japan just yet for people to open it up early. That's crazy. If people have that up, then they did something weird. And then there's like maybe Pokemon themselves will put up like an opening where they have like some of their creators open it up. It's still a little early. I get it. It's the holiday season. It's the holiday set. People really, this is just embarrassing. It's just stupid. You look dumb posting this stuff up, especially when it's an artist I've covered before in previous videos talking about other hype cards. Remember the Alicia that everybody was like circulating around? They're like, whoa, this is the SAR of a century right here. And then we got Alicia in the set that looked very, very good too. And it's not saying anything bad about the art this person makes. They show themselves drawing the entire thing and make their own stuff. It's not bad art. They do it for entertainment. They are abundantly clear that it's not a real card. It's purely for the entertainment value. But that doesn't stop stupid Redditors and stupid Instagrammers from just running and posting stuff up. Stop posting this shit up without doing some research. Or if you don't want people making videos like this, calling you a bunch of that, and call me whatever you want. You can call me whatever. You can't call me wrong. Can't call me not fucking factually correct. Here's their YouTube page right here. Go sub to them. They're fucking cool. Look at that stuff right there. They do a lot of great art. Go sub to them. It's right there. It's right fucking there. And there's still going to be some other fucker in there that has something to say about that. Not that I care, but you can... it's so goddamn annoying. I hate the holiday time frames, and I hate the holiday special sets. The high-class sets, I hate them for this reason. Not because of the art, not because of the cards. It's just the fucking community just does the stupidest, FOMO-iest, sketchiest, scammiest, scalpiest. Oh wait, we don't have scalpers anymore. That we remember, we established there's no scalpers anymore. Reselleriest stuff that can happen. Selleriest. I don't know. It's just me. It's my thing. It's the thing I hate the most is people talking about fucking leaks that aren't real. It's my biggest ick. My biggest that I have with this place is motherfuckers just running, sprinting past, like just throwing people out of the way so they can be the first people to post this stuff. And then people asking about like this card or being like, I need to pull this. And like, it's embarrassing. It's so fucking embarrassing to look at. And creators here, I don't know what I expect from Pokemon creators. I really don't. Like, we're basically just like, we're like the filler bottom content of the YouTube space anyway. We literally exist here just to talk about consumerism and product, which I'm not above any of that. I love getting products and I love capitalism more than anybody. It's just funny that like how fast people run at this kind of bullshit garbage to post it up when it's someone's art and it's so easily disproven. It's so easy to do. The artist is on the bottom of the card and all you gotta do is type that shit in Google and a YouTube page comes up, and right on the fucking front of the YouTube page shit, you can see that card. You click on the video and then you watch the entire video and you see that they draw the shit. That's all I got. Every time this happens. It's so fucking annoying. This goddamn community and this goddamn place and their lack of doing any kind of research and just posting stuff up for people to do this. And it happens every set. It's happened the last 3 or 4 sets where people just post this stuff up. You're goddamn stupid. You're sitting too close to your microwave watching your food rotate. You're sitting too close to the 5G towers, whatever the hell you want. Put the tinfoil on your head, okay? Do something. The stupidity is spreading.